Yo, shout out to everybody here in the building. We appreciate you guys, man. No introduction needed. It is your boy Graphic Raider. Your
And
boy
I'm your man, Wasted Talent.
There we have it. What's good, King?
Old. Old.
If they would have just heard the conversation we were having behind the scenes, they'd be like, you guys are both old as hell, man.
Man. I'm all good though, man. I was all good. I was happy, getting ready for the combine and the draft, and just getting juiced up about the season, man. And then, I was in a meeting all day at work, just all day meetings, people in my face, people talking to me all day. So I didn't really have a chance to decompress and look at my phone. The one thing I saw was what happened to Jalen Carter.
Yes,
what happened to his homeboy, and I remember when that happened. I felt a little weird because I'm like, well, you got somebody from the team, you know what I mean, from the staff with a player.
Yeah.
And then he died. And he died in a car accident. I'm like, man, how did that happen?
Yeah.
I had no idea that they were racing or anything like that. And
we knew there was more to that story. And we're going to pick that apart today. I remember there was some reports that came out earlier about Jalen Carter's supposed character issues as well. But I want to say this. I don't know if you guys seen this report a few days ago. I forgot who it was, where it came from, but I guess there was a teammate of Jalen Carter's that had came out and said, you guys have to stop with this character flaw shit. They said that Jalen Carter took care of that guy's lunch because he was a walk-on. He didn't have any, anything like that. Jalen Carter paid for his lunch every day, the entire season, for this kid, man. He said all this character flaw shit is out the window. You know what I mean? This guy's a good dude. Blase, blah. So, we have to look at it from both perspectives, right? Yeah, you're hearing about this situation, but then you also hear about this. We're going to pick that apart, man. We're going to talk about Jalen Carter. Before we do that, man, shout out to everybody that's watching on Raider Nation Unlimited or the Oak Las Vegas Raiders Network. We appreciate you guys so much, man. Wipe them feet and also pay your bar tabs, meaning hit them thumbs up and hit that subscribe button on both channels as well. Yeah, he also paid for a scholarship. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, AD, like, there's so much more to this situation than what it is. Does this look very bad? Yes. Can it potentially affect this man's draft stock? Yes. But we have to look at it from a broad spectrum and look at it from the outside looking in. There's some good things. Look, he's a kid. You know what I mean? He's a kid. I mean, and he didn't kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? This is not a situation where it is like the Henry Ruggs situation. And that's kind of the reason, let's just dive into the whole Jalen Carter thing. I mean, me personally, right? Any other team, I think, could take, I don't even want to say take a flyer because he's the best player in the draft. But what if I were to tell you, Wasted, as the Raiders, if he falls to 7, right? And with the rumors coming out today, that we're no longer rumored, no longer attached to Aaron Rodgers. I don't buy into that, you guys. I don't buy anything that Zeke and Josh McDaniels says around this time of the year. I'm gonna be real with you. These guys hold their cards very, very close to their chest. I'm not buying into anything until A-Rod is either a Jet, a Packer, or retired. Until then, he very much well can still be a Raider. I mean, do you agree with me on that, bro?
Yeah, bro. The determining factor of whether he plays in the National Football League is whether he's actually able to.
Yeah.
If he's able to, look, there are people in the National Football League who actually have vehicular manslaughter and weren't an eighth of a player that he is.
Yeah.
Like, say, for instance, Dante Stallworth.
Sacramento's own.
Yeah, Dante Stallworth did his little bit of time in the offseason and was back for the next fucking season.
Yeah.
Didn't even get suspended. Now, Look, man, there have been a lot of horrible people who have played really great football in the National Football League.
Definitely.
So I think that they probably would. But I don't know enough about what was going on. Like, I hate when everybody says that Ray Lewis had a murder rap. Ray Lewis was with somebody at the Super Bowl that did something fucked up. And he got dragged into it. Ray Lewis did not murder nobody, bro. Like, people need to stop saying that shit. Like, when you with that's the problem when you rolling with certain people, bro. Like, when you rolling with your homies, it's like having a dog. You don't never know what a dog going to do. You can't be responsible for everybody that's around you. That's why, like, when people get into problems and fights and shit like that, just because your intentions was never to hurt somebody, it does not mean that that's not how it's going to happen. I done seen shit 1,000 times where it be some trivial bullshit. Somebody winds up getting really seriously hurt or killed.
Yeah.
So
but
not to careen off the subject. I don't know enough about what happened with Jalen Carter.
Let me read this real quick, okay? I'm gonna read this and shout out to everybody in the chat.
No, Al, I didn't say that you did either. So I'm sorry, bro. I didn't say you did, but I hate when people say that.
Thank you guys for y'all patience. Let me read this real quick. This came from Sports Illustrated. Real quick, let me see. Teams did not know that reckless driving and racing charges stemming from the incident that killed a Georgia football player and Bulldogs recruiting staffer were coming on prospective top 5 pick Jalen Carter. But that Carter might find himself in trouble leading up to the draft was hardly a shocker. The wildly talented 6'3", 310-pound game record was already giving teams in the upper reaches of the draft order a lot to dig through well before police issued 2 warrants for his arrest Wednesday morning. And obviously those warrants won't make things any easier on those picking near the top. There were concerns before any of this. I don't know the details on this one, only that it's pretty bad, says an AFC college scouting director. Before this, he had a reputation as someone who was never particularly fond of the process. A lot of the questions were like, well, there's nothing criminal, but he may not really love anything about football other than game day. Now, you can't really say there's nothing criminal. I think he loves to play football, the director continued, but that doesn't mean he loves to work at it. A very unique personality. The guy's going to rub some people the wrong way, and he's going to be the cleanest guy. He's not going to be the cleanest guy in your building, said another AFC executive. The questions about effort stem from how easy everything comes for him. The guy has had to work, but the way he moves is just so easy for him. We talked about this on the phone the other day, the Allen Iverson, the Michael Vick effect, right? Yeah. Wasted, where these guys are just so naturally gifted. They'll be in the club. They don't go to practice. It's like, dude, they just show up and they ball out.
Dude, Lawrence Taylor was like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably the greatest football player of all time.
There's
Lawrence
many
Taylor,
talents like that.
I was watching something the other day where Phil Simms was talking about Lawrence Taylor, and he said Lawrence used to be sleeping in meetings and shit, and then they'd ask him a question, he'd wake up, and he'd be like, ... Yeah. The fact remains with Jalen Carter, though, and what we're trying to do here, it doesn't fit our brand right now. The Raiders have had guys that, people said that, Gruden and them were drafting choir boys, right?
Yeah.
They drafted a bunch of guys that weren't choir boys, like Damon Arnett, and guys with issues and question marks. The Raiders need to make sure no matter what they do in the draft that they knock this shit out of the park.
Yeah.
Point blank, period, the end. They cannot have a player in the building with the 7th pick in the draft who has jail time hanging over his head. And make no mistake about it, this man has jail time hanging over his head right now.
Misdemeanors or not, look, we've seen this happen before where more information comes out. You know what I mean? He could have potentially, I guess they said he not evaded, but he left the scene, you know what I'm saying? And I guess there's questions now if he had any alcohol in his system, which is too late. He left the scene. So I don't know, but they're going to dive way deeper into this situation. All I'm saying is, you guys, as the Raiders coming off that Henry Ruggs situation a year ago, we are the last team in the NFL that can take a flyer on a guy that potentially has the same kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? I know Henry Ruggs was the person that actually killed Tina, with his vehicle, and this guy did not. But we're just the only team that could not take a chance like this. This would be a PR nightmare. I think Mark Davis is looking at these guys if he's on the board and saying, keep it moving. I know we interviewed Tyree Wilson today, Texas Tech, Red Raider. That's another guy in the D-line that we could potentially bring at 7. I do not think it would be a smart move to bring this guy in. And this is my favorite player in the draft by far. But
he's the best player in the draft by far.
Yeah.
His ability from a college football standpoint is off the charts.
Yes.
And Big Mike said something in the chat that was really, really interesting, man. Yeah. He reminds him of Albert Haynesworth.
Yep.
He is like Albert High State Haynesworth. Big Albie Haynesworth, right? A guy who doesn't really love the game, but he's so blindingly talented you got to take a flyer on him. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna be for real with you. I don't necessarily need all my players to be like Saints.
No, we don't want Boy Scouts, bro. We don't want that.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that, right? But the fact that people lost their lives, there's some kind of collateral damage that happens to a person when they're a part of something like that.
Yes.
And I think that, to be honest with you, man, he might not ever be what he should have been based off of whatever comes out of this.
Yeah. I agree. All I'm going to say is this. Would love to have the guy. Now it's funny. I think these mock drafts, these simulators knew something that we didn't know.
Yeah, they did.
He was available at 7, and we kept going, wow, we got to redo this shit. It doesn't make any sense. Well, guess what? PFF and all these other ones, these simulators were fucking geniuses because this guy was available for a reason, and he'll probably still be available unless another team takes a flyer on him in the top 10. He is the most talented player in the draft. But for me, that's a hard no. I'm cool off going out and getting Jalen Carter with this hanging over his head. Shout out to Old School. Analyze Carter with your head, not your heart. Drafting players with off-field issues is one of the reasons we're in this mess to begin with. Plenty of defensive players to choose from. No more wasted number ones. Talk that shit, Old School. I definitely agree with you. But now let's just say this. With the talk about, our GM and our head coach wanting to go with the young guy and so-called moving on from the whole Aaron Rodgers situation, at this point, you got to take your quarterback, right? If you're not, if it's true that Aaron Rodgers is no longer an option for us, you got to go get your guy in the first round, period.
I don't agree.
So you still think Hendon Hooker in the second round, third round?
Bro, I'm not sold enough on one of these guys that are not CJ Stroud or Bryce Young to take them in the first round.
Oh, like, no. Me, but I'm saying if Stroud is available, if we got
you take CJ Stroud 10 times out of 10.
Or if you have to trade it. I don't think there's one defender wasted outside of Jalen Carter. Not one that would make the kind of noise that a potential quarterback like CJ Stroud or Bryce Young or one of these guys can bring. I mean, can we kind of talk about that? Like,
I think Will Anderson could.
Well, he's going to be gone. Will Anderson to be off the board.
Yeah, but you said, is there another one, right?
So, but I mean, on that's going to be there. I mean, let's just be.
We don't know that either, though, bro, because a lot of times these teams will have a positional need, and like I'm gonna give you an example. Like, say for instance, you want an interior lineman. They might move Brian Bresee up the board, even though I can't see him being in the top 10, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking.
I think he may fall to the second, to be honest.
What, Brian Bresee?
Yes.
I could see him falling even further than that.
Oh shit.
I can. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just pulling a name out of my ass, right?
Yeah.
Like, or Tyree Wilson, right? They, one of those other teams could probably value him over Will Anderson. Yeah. And then you could have a bunch of offensive players taken, and then boom. Now you have a choice to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you got that choice to make, I think Will Anderson is a guy that you got to consider.
But he'll be off the board.
If he's not, though.
Okay, so let's play the hypothetical. Yes, I agree. If Will Anderson is there or Tyree Wilson, you have to look at both these guys and say, damn, will these guys make more noise? Will they be more impactful than one of these quarterbacks in the first round? Whether it's AR-15, Levis, any of these guys. You have to look at it from a standpoint of, will they impact this team more than one of these defenders? I like Will Anderson. I'm not really that big of a Will Anderson guy. I'm going to be real with you. I like Tyree Wilson a lot more, even though I agree with Andy that his get off is very slow. He doesn't really have that much speed. He has a lot of strength, right? Like he has a lot of strength. I don't know how that's going to translate to the next level, but I do think that Tyree will still be really good. But for me, on the defensive side of the ball, if you're keeping 7, Jalen Carter or bust, that's it. And now it's trade back, maybe mid-round, go get your corner, something else. But at 7, there's no other guy on the board defensively that I would think about taking than Jalen Carter. There's just not one. I'm getting my QB.
At 7?
I would take a right tackle. I would take an offensive lineman over a defender if it's not Jalen Carter.
See, man, I don't agree, man, because this is the thing, right? You're talking from a prism of what quarterback we talking about. Like, so say for instance, you're at 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stroud's gone.
Okay.
Bryce Young's gone.
Okay.
Anthony Richardson's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me that you're gonna go out there and take fucking Will Levis at 7, bro?
You talking to a Will Levis Ashian? Is that what we're gonna do? The Kardashian? Will Levis Dashian? like so? Yes, I'm definitely taking him. So don't ask me that. You can ask the chat, and they'll probably agree with you,
bro. Then that to me, right? Josh McDaniels said this the other day. I'm not going to take a quarterback. And I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. I'm not going to take a quarterback just because we need a quarterback and we're going to take him for effect. I want to take him because I'm convinced he's the right player to take. And if not, then we're going to have to do something different. Yeah. I'm like, and that's why they're putting they put that caveat out there about this not being like a 1-year process and they might not get their quarterback this draft. They might not. And I'm okay with that. I don't want them to just take a quarterback. And that's the problem in the National Football League. People value quarterbacks so much that they'll just take a quarterback that's not right, that's not that good, and they'll think they can just fucking be like, you know what? He's wildly inaccurate. He's not that much of a leader, but we can make him a leader and we can show him how to throw. I don't want that, bro. Like, if I'm taking a guy in the first round, I want that motherfucker to come in immediately and show everybody why he was drafted.
Okay, now as an offensive coordinator, not a head coach, what quarterback did they draft under Josh McDaniels that didn't succeed to somewhat, some point? Like which one didn't? I know, don't get wrong. New England had Brady for fucking like 20 years. So
they drafted Ryan Mallett and fucking, you know what I'm saying? They drafted a lot of guys that weren't any good, bro.
But most of these guys, now you're looking at free agency right now. Tom Brady didn't retire. Highly sought out. Jimmy G, highly sought out. I mean, look.
But see, you say that, right? But then you have guys, you're talking about two guys, Brady, and you're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only two guys who have been able to just string together. Well, Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. That's what I was saying. But Jimmy Garoppolo is the only one that they've ever drafted that's been able to string together a respectable career.
But he's even got some wins out of Castle. He's gotten some wins out of Jacoby Brissett. He's gotten some wins out of Mac Jones in year one. All I'm saying is this guy works with quarterbacks really well that ain't named Derek Carr. Let's just keep it a buck, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The Raiders have gotten wins out of Matt fucking McGloin, bro. No, I'm just saying Matt McGloin was horrible, but I'm saying you can get a couple of wins.
If you want to,
you can get wins out of Tyler Heineke, wins, right? But how many wins you talking? None of the fucking guys that they've ever drafted are guys that have actually won in this league, or you could see them being a starter. From Jacoby Brissett to fucking, what's that? The bald head one, the fucking bum. Oh my God, the backup. He's always their backup. He's their backup now, probably.
Oh, we're talking about old man River. You're talking about
the fuck is that kid's name? But
don't even call him kid. He probably older than both of us, bro. What's his name?
With the baldy, fucking
yes, bro. Boyer, Brian Hoyer.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah,
he's fucking terrible. Like, bro. So everybody's like, oh well, they do all right. Like when you have a team like the fucking Patriots, bro, that has been built over 20 years of winning football players, great tight ends, offensive line, one of the greatest head coaches of all time. Yeah, you can string together a couple wins with a backup for 3 or 4 games. But if you leave one of these motherfuckers in there, they're going to be a bad team. Matt Castle was ass, fucking Brissett's ass. Like all them guys that you're talking about are terrible.
But they've won some games.
Some games. We're not looking for you to win some games. If we're taking them at 7, we're looking for you to be our quarterback for the next 10 years.
Okay, but that's why I'm saying in this draft, bro, you have to look at it from we have to get our guy, bro. Like you expect Hendon Hooker to come in year 1 and be the guy? What we gonna do? We gonna sign Stidham, have him play it out for a year? What are we doing?
See, that's the thing. If you are there, right, and the guys that could be your guy for the next 10 years off the board, why the fuck am I gonna draft somebody that I know ain't gonna be my next guy? I don't have the faith in him, but I'm going to convince myself that, he could be the guy if the wind is blowing the right direction and if it's a leap year and if I dance 3 times in a circle and sprinkle something on his head. Like some of these guys are never going to be any good.
Yo, what the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
Yo, hey, real quick, shout out to the chat. Someone said Graf is off his game. Hey, what's funny was, bro, before we went live,
we didn't want to do it.
We didn't want to. Like Wason even said, he was like, bro, you good? I was like, man, I'm fucking whooped. So you know what? We might be off our game, but we're going to have some fun regardless.
I am definitely off my game, bro.
Yeah, you over here yawning and shit. Shout out to
neck hurt and shit. I'm all old.
And soon we take a quarterback. Who do you think would be the best D player available in the second? I'm thinking Drew Sanders out of Arkansas maybe falls to the second round. Potentially Tully out of USC be there, DT. There's a lot, Dennis. There's a lot of guys that you can look at. Siaki at a Baylor, another defensive tackle that can be a dog at the next level. There's going to be a lot of guys on the board, and my guy, Emmanuel Forbes, I always got to bring up.
Emmanuel Forbes is a dog, man. I worry about taking him that high, but if he's there in a second, you got to take that guy. That guy's a playmaker. I just grabbed. You know what, man? With the quarterback, I think. Look, we all know the quarterback is the most. It's the most important position in professional sports. Right. Well, no, that or a superstar in the NBA, whatever position he may play. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about these guys, Graf, and I've heard a couple of evaluators say this, and I'm not a big Mel Kiper Jr. guy.
Me neither.
Mel Kiper Jr. was great at what he did. He is the father to all of this draft analysis and mock drafts. He's the father to us. You can't take away from him. Right. But everybody loses their fastball the older they get. Right. Like in sports radio. Mike Francesa is the father of sports radio. Him and Chris Mad Dog Russo, they are. But as Mike Francesa got older, he lost his fastball a bit.
Bro, watching Randy Johnson, bro, like watching him at the end of the road and Nolan Ryan, that hurt my soul, bro. But I hear you.
Yeah, but with Mel Kiper Jr., I think a lot of the shit that he puts out in the media is motivated by people paying him and paying for his opinion and boosting guys up that aren't that great. Like, Will Levis, let me tell you something, man. It's like Peyton Manning and all this. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
So for you guys who don't know Mel Kiper, he's a draft guru with ESPN. He came out today or yesterday and said that he believes, I think Levis and Bryce Young are the only two NFL ready guys right now. That's what I think. Don't quote me on that, but it was
he said that, right?
Yeah,
and also he said that this is the weakest draft he's ever seen.
Wow.
Look, but the funny thing is, I've heard three other people say that. Now, for us, we are the eternal optimists when it comes to like this football shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can see the beauty in a lot of this stuff. Every draft, we're excited.
Yeah,
every draft we're excited. I know. I just started doing this last year, but since I've been doing this, like people say last year's draft was bad.
Bro, they always say this. I watch the NBA draft every year, and they say this is the weakest draft, and there's 5 or 6 guys, even second-round guys, end up being superstars. It's like, dude, stop that shit. Like, yes, there may not be the biggest, splashiest names in this draft, but defensively, we already talked about the corner room. There's a lot of sneaky defensive tackles. Like, bro, I think there's going to be some great 5th to 7th round speedster wide receivers in this draft. And shout out to Big Mike. He's going to be dropping another article on some potential guys on PlanetRaiders.com as well. Shout out to Big Mike. But let me get these supers real quick. But I disagree with Mel Kiper real fast. Shout out to Rube. Zeke needs to pick up his QB and let fate decide our future. If the QB he wants doesn't fall, must trade back and wait another year. Just making a more complete roster for the next guy. Shout out to Rube. And look, I'm not saying you have to just go get a guy for the sake of getting a guy, but if one of those guys are there on the board, I feel like, man, like, bro, like we need a quarterback. Like, yeah, if you want to bring Stidham back for a season, that's cool. I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, that's not really going to move the needle. I mean, it's just not. Like, we have to have a guy of the future. And me personally, I think a lot more than the big 4, right? It's Levis, Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, and Stroud, right? I mean, that's pretty much the big 4 at this point. I think that maybe 3 out of 4 can be really superstars at the next level. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But that's just how I feel. Shout out to Rube. Shout out to Dennis real quick. Get me a guard in the 3rd. All great Raiders teams had great guards. I mean, shit, hey, we've gotten some great guards in the past in the later rounds, in the mid to later rounds. When we got Gabe Jackson in the 3rd, right? Wasted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I agree with you, Dennis.
Man. Now I'm just, I got to do some spring cleaning, bro. But yeah, man, look, when you talk about, I had a whole bunch of bullshit popping up on my phone, man. I had to delete some shit. My bad. I'm told I never do shit like that. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, hey, real quick, I want to say this real fast before we go any further. Shout out to Raid, man. Raid the Tape, you guys. If you guys are not following Raid, subscribe to him. I called him yesterday. I asked him about a black redemption hat, right? I'm like, I need that hat before I go to Vegas next time. Dog, I can't show him yet because he hasn't put them up. He has some new draft redemption hats that are about to drop. Dog, they are fucking insane. April 1st, you guys, keep an eye out for Redemption brand new hats. Dog, they're flaming the first wave of them shits.
Yeah, I'm buying two.
Yeah, I got a black one and a white one. You know what I mean?
It's also on the site already?
No, they're not. But I'll call Raid and tell him that you can get right with them through the PayPal.
I'll send it to him. Yeah, I'll fuck with Raid.
Shout out to Patrick, man. Those guys he had in New England played very well under Josh McDaniels. They did not play well when they left. There you go, Pat. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying that they were the greatest quarterbacks in the world, but this is a guy that can get what was it? Turn chicken salad.
Chicken shit and chicken salad, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real, bro. We've seen Josh do it. Shout out to Joe Nation 94, man. Graph at this point, draft a solid defense, starter at 7, resign steady, draft best QB available in the 3rd round, and have them battle it out. Build the defense. Our 3rd round pick is basically a late second. Shout out to Joe Nation. And I agree with you, bro. Defense. This draft, period, point, and free agency, all across the board. Shout out to Joe. Real quick before we get to our next segment. For me, my choices in the first will be Tyree, Gonzalez, Stroud, or Richardson. If Carter by some miracle slips down the board, I would snatch him the fuck up. If he makes it to 7, you can't walk away from an asset like that. Joe, I'm telling you, bro, that's my favorite player in this draft by a long stretch. I don't know how you sell that to Las Vegas after the situation that happened, man. I think that's a really, really tough pill to swallow for this new regime. They're trying to clean up the mess that was created prior to, them taking over. And I just don't know how they can do that with a guy that's still going to be going through this process, probably going into the season. You know what I mean? So that's just tough, man. But Joe, look, I agree with you, bro. If he's there at 7, you have to really take a look and say, damn, do we have all the particulars of this situation? If we do, we can run with it. If we don't, cool. But look, Tyree, I'm cool with Tyree. Gonzalez, Stroud, definitely. Even if we got AR. At this point, you guys, I'm going to be real. If it's not Jalen, for me, it's like just go get a quarterback or trade back to the middle of the 1st round. That's it. You can get Christian Gonzalez and these guys. If you trade back to 14, 15, and you want to get a corner or somebody like that, I'm cool. Just get more draft capital. That's it. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, you know what's fucked up about all of this? A situation like this always happens, right? And then it's much to do about nothing. I know this is going to be much to do about something, but if he don't go to jail, bro, you know what's going to wind up happening? He's going to go somewhere that's a great team.
The Chiefs.
And we fucking hate. He's going to the Chiefs and go to the Cowboys. And the Cowboys need a defensive tackle. The Chiefs don't as much. But the Cowboys
next to Chris Jones, bro. Oh my God, dog.
Dude. And see, that's the problem with shit like that. Like sometimes when you try to have this moral high ground, that morality will bite you in your ass.
Yeah.
And I worry about that. Like for me, man, it's all about like standing on what you believe. Mark Davis is he has a great moral compass, I would say. I think he has more of a moral compass than any owner in sports because he's not rich like they are. So he's super rich. He's way richer than anybody we know. Yeah. But I don't think that he's detached from reality as a man.
No.
Like
he's not, bro.
He still has principles. You know
what
I'm saying?
Every party I go to, like I said, he's next to Max, smoking a cigar with Max. He's hanging out with the players. He's a down to earth type dude. But I agree with you. In the eyes of the NFL, he's not a wealthy guy. To us, he is, but in the NFL eyes, he's not. Real quick, let me shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to both channels, hit that subscribe button, man. You already know what time it is. Shout out to the 500 people over here. I can't see what Wasted got going on over there, but either way, wherever you're watching, we appreciate you guys, man. Brandon says, Fox, you're high, bro. You spell my name wrong, so you're the high one, motherfucker. Shout out to Brandon C. And I'm not getting high until after this show. I just came up on my 30. I ain't gonna lie, I've been pulling my pen these whole 30 days, but I'm coming up on my finally 30 days a cleanse, man. So
that's your vegan weed pen.
Hey, man, yeah, my vegan weed pen. Facts. All right, let's do this real quick, y'all. For those who don't know, we did hire a new defensive line coach today. I'm actually really excited about this hire. Wasted. Shout out to our brother Raiders.Scout. I'm going to read what he put up on him. The Raiders are hiring Ravens outside linebacker coach Rob Leonard as their new DL coach. For those who don't know, Harbaugh kind of broke the news at the combine today. He wasn't even in the streets, these Raiders streets yet, until he broke the news. Leonard has spent 10 years in the NFL working with DLs and edge rushers. While working with the Dolphins in 2019 through 2021, rookie Jalen Phillips broke the Dolphins' rookie sack record with 8.5. He also helped the Dolphins rank first in third down defense 2 straight years, while ranking top 10 in run defense 2 times as well. In 2021, the OLB core produced 21.5 sacks, 38 tackles for a loss, while finishing with 67 QB hits. That's 4th in the NFL in 121 pressures. This already to me sounds luxurious, man. Like this is glorious to me. As a member of the Giants from 2013 to 2017, 2015 to 2017 as a DL and outside linebacker coach, the Giants posted multiple top 10 finishes in sacks and pressures, while Leonard helped coach Damon Harrison and Olivia, I forgot how to say his name, Olivier Vernon, yeah, to career seasons. Leonard has also worked with and helped develop players such as Jason Pierre-Paul, Damon Harrison, Jonathan Hankins, Olivier Vernon, Dalvin Tomlinson, a potential guy that we can bring in this year, you guys. He helped him in his rookie season. Devon Kennard, BJ Hill from the Giants, Robert Quinn, Jalen Phillips, Jerome Baker. I mean, the list goes on. Cameron Wake, Charles Harris, Christian Wilkins. I mean, there's so many guys. Kyle Van Noy. Bro, it's just crazy. He's also worked with Calais Campbell, Justin Houston, Patrick Queen. I mean, the list goes on. I definitely think that this is a great hire. I think he's definitely going to help this defensive line get over the hump. We need that. We got to get some pressure from the interior. We need as much as we can out these defensive tackles. I think this is a guy that can definitely help us get to the promised land in terms of that side of the trenches on the defensive line. Let me see. Pie-Saw, can't believe my guys put me on timeout. I didn't put anybody on timeout.
No, I made a mistake.
Oh, yeah. Pie-Saw.
I was trying to make somebody a moderator, and I put him on timeout. My bad.
Hey, Pie, he was trying to do the total opposite, man. He was trying to show love and actually threw some fire at you.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Nah, but have you got a chance to kind of check him out yet? Look at this. Look what he got going on. Well, how do you feel about the new hire?
Yo, I feel like, look, man, he's a good defensive line coach, right? It's not like he's Rod Marinelli. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is it's not a problem. It's more so I'm glad that Patrick Graham, you getting who you want. Because you got all of the dots are connected. This is a guy you trust, right?
Yes.
Now I don't want to fucking hear it now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it.
There you go.
Because look, man.
Talk that shit, bro.
A lot of people, or like in my chat, they're talking about how much they fucking hate Josh McDaniel. They want him gone. And look, man, I don't have any love for Josh McDaniel. I just want him to succeed, because if he succeeds, we succeed.
Definitely.
Right? But the one thing, the fact remains, is that fucking defense, right? Now, I know the offense was asked with turning the ball over. There's a lot of things to the offense that was bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem with the defense was the way that we lost. It wasn't that, like, look, I was defending this defense into that Rams game. When we lost that Rams game, bro, I got off the Patrick Graham train. When we lost that game to Baker Mayfield,
I get it.
I got off that train, bro. I was supportive. I was like, yo, if the offense is turning the ball over, they're on the field all the time, the defense is tired, they're a bend don't break defense. Y'all have all heard me say that. And I am not the kind of guy who won't admit when you know what I'm saying, when my opinion changes. When they lost that game to the Rams like that,
it was unacceptable.
It's unfucking acceptable.
Yeah.
And the first guy I want gone, if this season careens off the cliff, is Patrick mother effing Graham.
Yeah. I agree. I think, you know, with him finally now assembling his own, you know, his own coaching staff, you know what I mean? I know he went and grabbed a few guys last year, but I think this is a sign that he knows where we struggled the most last year. He didn't get the best out of Chandler Jones until, you know, the end of the season, right before he went on the IR. I mean, Max had a hell of a season. I think this is a move in the right direction in terms of getting this defense in order. I'm going to do some more homework on him. Hopefully at some point we can do another live and kind of break down some tape about, you know, how he runs the D lines and how he, you know, does all that good shit. But for right now, I seen Scout very excited about it. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's our guy. So, you know, I'm excited about it, man. Real quick, shout out to everybody here in the building. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to both channels, man, hit that subscribe button on Raider Nation Unlimited and the Oak Las Vegas Raiders Report. We appreciate you guys for always rocking with us, man. Shout out to the 540 people over here and everybody over there on Raider Nation Unlimited as well. We appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Dennis
over here, man.
I love it, man. We 700 deep, 800 deep. Dennis, I would love it if the QBs are gone and we can trade back. Chiefs would take Carter. But damn, why is somebody knocking on my door, man, this late?
That's your doorbell ringing too?
Yeah, bro.
Shit. Yeah, you know what's crazy, man? I got all these people at the house because my daughter's party is my daughter's birthday's coming up. It's a big party. I got everybody at my fucking house. It's ridiculous, man.
That shit crazy. Shout out to Rule. With penalties and turnovers and a crappy defense, we were still in a lot of games. This is facts. Hopefully they bring in smart, disciplined role players. Straight up, Rule. You never ever. Man, my bad. I'm looking to make sure somebody at my door. Okay, we cool. It's some food.
Preem is retarded, bro. Yo, look, y'all gotta understand when we link the channels, yo. I don't pay attention to the chat as much because I'm not running the chat, right? But yo, Preem is crazy, bro.
My wife ordered some burgers. That's what the fuck it was.
Oh shit! I slapped this late at night, right? Yo, he said the Kardashians is at Dox's door.
Yo, he's stupid, bro. He said he's stupid. He said, "Hey, Dox, it may be that you stupid, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit." He said it might be Wi-Fi. Y'all fucking stupid.
Y'all dumb as hell.
Nah, but Rube, this is facts though. You know what I mean? We definitely, man, we're in a lot of games last season. The offense definitely needs to take some accountability and the defense on both sides of the ball last year. But, yeah, we need some disciplined guys on the defensive side of the ball regardless. Look, this is what – look, my bad, yo. I'm over here, like, still looking at my front door. I'm like, what the fuck
yo, you know what's crazy?
Nobody ever knocks on my door that late at night, bro.
Yo, I know we old. Because back in the day, bro, people will be coming and going all fucking night, bro.
Yeah.
Now, you like, motherfucker, don't you know it's after 5:30 in the afternoon? What in the fuck are you doing here?
Bro, oh God, I'm sitting here like, hold on, bro. And you know what's funny? We hella old, bro. It's only 9:30 right here.
Oh, man.
This shit crazy, bro.
Yo, David Carr looking for you, bro.
Yeah, hey, come and get me. It's all good. No, hey, real quick, let's talk about this, man. I seen Vinny B put up a tweet the other day about a potential cut from the Cleveland Browns. John Johnson, right? Woo. Safety, could play strong safety, could play free. Let me say this, you guys. 2 years ago, we were in on him. We're actually going to we were one of the teams that was in on bringing in John Johnson to the Raiders. He chose Cleveland, went over there, got a nice bag. Really durable for them. In year one, he played 15 games. Last year, he played all 17 games. He actually came back down to earth, though, you guys. He was not the same player he once was with the Rams. I think this is once again the Aaron Donald, the linebacker, like everything around him, right? It's like a situation where, you know, that D-line and that linebacker room makes those DBs look really, really good, right? I mean, I don't even want to say this guy's name. Let's just say he's on the Jets now. But there was another guy that we went out and got in free agency that we converted from safety to nickel. And it didn't work out for us, right? He looked really good with the Rams and shit the bed with us. And we sat there and paid him year after year a tremendous amount of money for him to, a bumsicle. This is facts. I like John Johnson. He's still young. I think he's about 27 years old. 27, 28, somewhere around there. He's still fairly young. Yeah, 27. He's 27. He'll be 28 end of the year. I know a lot of people are writing, and I didn't want to say his name, TJC. But
I know, man. Yeah. Listen, he is in the Lord Voldemort category.
Yes.
He who shall not be named.
Yes.
He was terrible, and he's still getting cooked even today, and there is no NFL season or games being played right now.
Yeah, at all. But I'm going to say this. He didn't do anything in Cleveland to go out and get a huge contract in free agency. If he's cheap, inexpensive, I have no problem bringing in John Johnson and have him fighting it out for that safety spot. One of them, whether it's strong or free. But this is not He's no longer a heavily sought out guy in free agency. Can you agree with me on that, bro? Like,
nah, I could definitely agree with you. The only thing is like people need ice water in hell, right?
Yeah, facts.
People need safeties.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's the problem, bro. The market is not great right now for safeties. You got two guys that you can look at and you're like, okay, now those are two, Bates and the kid from Buffalo.
Yeah,
right? But after that,
yeah,
it gets the pickets are slim.
Yeah.
He's gonna get sucked up into that current. He's gonna make money that he never even earned, bro.
Yeah,
because he's the third best option, and there's more than 3 teams that need a starting safety.
Facts. And Jason, if I had to, I'm taking Poyer. This year was a Pro Bowler. Last year, of the year before, he was an All-Pro. Poyer has more. It's an easy call for me. I'm just taking Poyer. He's up there in age. I think he's 32, be 33 or something. I believe this year. Maybe even April. I think somewhere he's like 32, 33 years old, but he still has a lot of tread left.
Physical too.
Yeah, definitely physical. I would take Jordan Poyer 10 times out of 10 over John Johnson. And also maybe because I'm one of those, fans that, when I see you not choose us the first time, it's like, fuck you the next time. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember we were all in. I've done videos, multiple, when I first started this channel on John Johnson. We did like a whole John Johnson watch. You know what I mean? And it never happened. So
it's terrible, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible. That's how bad we were, bro. When I was doing a John. Can you imagine how bad we were as a team for me to do a John
Johnson watch?
Yes.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, tomorrow we are going to be doing a Baker Mayfield watch, everybody. Baker Mayfield. Guys, listen, we are doing.
No, we're not. He's stupid. You see, shout out to Independently Blind, my boy Oakland Knight, one of the GOATs out there. Are you one of those guys that think we should trade for Ramsey? I do. I'm sorry. I would. I would rather wait because I think they need to get that contract off the books anyways. But I do believe Oakland that we're one of those teams where he would restructure his deal. I think he has 3 years left on his deal, and there are rumblings already that if he does get traded, he wants a new contract, which I'd be cool with because I think he would work with us. We are a team that he wanted to be with back in 2018. So and there's always been, the little flirty shit that he does with our organization online and with the other players and kicking it with Max. I can definitely see us trading for him, but not that contract is what 17 million, 20. I think
that contract is super oppressive, bro.
Yeah, it is. But I think he will work with us to bring him in. We need a dog, man. I get a lot of people say last year he didn't look too good. Look, you guys, his defense was beat to shit. You know what I mean? There was no Aaron Donald out there. These guys were struggling, and Jalen was on an island like he always is. And I think he still played really well. It wasn't his best year, but he's still in his prime. He's only 28 years old. I'm definitely going out to get Jalen Ramsey if possible, but nothing more than a third rounder for me because you're taking that contract. That's the most I would give up for Jalen Ramsey. Sorry. It just is what it is. Now, if we can't get it for that, which we probably can't, I'm cool. Move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
See, my thing with having to trade for people, I don't want to have to trade for you and pay you big money. Like if I'm trading for you, bro, like
you with that yawning shit, bro. I'm about to fill my cup. Just keep going, bro. You killing me, dog.
Yo, you know what? Hey, y'all, listen. Like I said, man, I am not with paying for guys and having to restructure. If I got to restructure, if you're willing to take a haircut after I gave up draft capital for you, fine. But I'm not trying to pay you fucking $17 million a year and give up draft capital. Yeah. You know what, Grav? Yeah. You know what? I need a cup of coffee, man. I right now, listen, we are never unprofessional on the air on Raider Nation Unlimited and or on the Las Vegas network. But right now, I got to do it. I got to have one of my daughters make me a cup of coffee.
We are here dying a miserable death tonight, Nation. I'm telling y'all, we decided on doing this show last minute, and we're like dying. I was in a bed watching the Royal Rumble again, rewatching it, and sitting there like, I'm about to pass out, bro. So, yeah. Do your thing, bro. Go get your coffee. I'll hold it down. Shout out to Old School. Start your Carson Wentz watch. He wants to come to LV. Please shoot me. I have to say this. Mitch put up something. He put a flyer out there to kind of play around with the whole Carson Wentz shit. I went in there and was like, get the fuck out of here. I seen Hondo do an article on Carson Wentz. And I said, get the fuck out of here. I am going to refuse, you guys, to do anything Carson Wentz related. There's no way you're never going to see his face on a thumbnail attached to me or probably my brother Wasted at all, unless he becomes a Raider. And at that point, we're going to just fry him and fry the organization as a whole over and over and over again. If it happens.
Now, how about this? Carson Wentz to the Raiders on the cheap, right?
No.
Wait, hold on.
No, you hold on.
Hold on. If they don't draft a quarterback, right, to bring him in to compete with Jarrett Stidham,
no,
who can win the job, and if he's a bum, you cut him.
No. You know what I said?
Mariota more than Carson Wentz?
I said that Carson Wentz needs to retire right now and go start a podcast called the Nick Foles Podcast. Right now, Carson Wentz should retire today and start a podcast called the Nick Foles Podcast. I'm telling you right now, he would do numbers doing that.
Carson Wentz is he's pretty much Derek Carr without the success. He's at one.
Fucking stupid.
No, I'm just look. I'm just on the real. Look. You know how I do, man. Sometimes you got to throw it up against the wall and see if it sticks, right? I don't know what it is. Normally I say baloney, but I don't get into the pause Olympics. I'm too tired to respond, right?
Shout out to Dennis, man. I appreciate you, bro. This is facts. Shout out to Big Mike. Hondo will be dropping a DC divorce type of article next week, addressing the Raiders front office / regime, like with the bullet points and everything like he did last time. Yeah, man. At this point, I think we've kind of heard enough.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about this fucking guy. Like everybody's talking about him shopping for a deal.
Well, you know what? I did a video yesterday because I came across a funny ass podcast from Canada. Was it Jim Lang, I believe?
Oh yeah.
Where he was saying
Jim and Larry's podcast.
Yeah, I need everybody to understand, because everybody in the comment section, yo, Graf, you're tripping, bro. Why are you revisiting? First of all, I can tell you didn't watch the video because I disagreed with everything that man said. I said this is cap. So it was funny as shit to watch everybody. Yo, Graf, you're still killing Derek Carter. No, I actually had his back in that video yesterday, if you actually really watched it. So shout out to everybody that actually watched it and said, you know what, Graf, great take.
I don't like bringing him up because I don't want people to be like, oh, get another hobby, shitting on Derek Carr. It's like, fuck you. I'm like, yo, I don't see you guys calling out these dudes whose whole platform was built on Silver Surfering on his meat.
Bro,
like, you got dudes who really, no disrespect to nobody, right? But you got dudes who their whole platforms, as far as talking about you got guys that are writers who have built their whole career kind of just talking about Derek.
Yeah.
And I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I'm saying I've been objective about the guy. I don't really like to bring him up, man, because I don't want myself to be linked to one player.
Yeah.
Fuck him. If you ain't playing here anymore, once a Raider, always a Raider. But in an interim, as far as it comes to talking about content, fuck him.
Shout out to Angel, man. What's good? That's it. Simple and plain. What's good, King? Shout out to my dog. Love your default picture too, bro. Fire. Shout out to King Josh. You ain't shit, bro. Look, you just trying to shake shit up now, bro. I can't stand this. First of all, my brother Wasted says Will Levis is Derek Carr 2.0. Now Josh is saying Will Levis is Carson Wentz. Y'all are killing me with this shit.
They're all the same thing. Listen, all Carson Wentz is Derek Carr who hunts. The same guy, bro. The same guy. He just was drafted higher.
Cap.
Same guy.
Cap.
I mean, Derek was better.
Cap.
Yo, the only thing is Derek loves football. He loves football. Hey, Carson Wentz doesn't love football. Carson Wentz got paid. Carson Wentz got paid, bro.
Carson Wentz never lost his job to Jarrett Stidham.
I mean, he lost his job to Tyler Heineke, bro.
hey, not even and a bunch of other motherfuckers.
I know a lot of motherfuckers. He lost his job to Flotsam and Jetsam. What the fuck are we talking about?
The red-headed Derek Carr. He's funny as shit. He said, bro, Marzel, hey, he said, leave us his ass, Dox. You're going to see. Hey, I got to see it, man. I got to see it. I got to see it to believe it. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe the feet, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Where's just a DC in a Bass Pro Shop hat? Fuck.
Hey,
You see,
I'm way on this before Wasted gets his coffee, man. Hey, man, I didn't want to come back out again, man. I didn't want to beat this thing to the ground, man. Let me be honest with you, man. I love Carson Wentz. Love him, man. He's the kind of guy, man. I had him on my Gruden's QB school, man.
Hey, who didn't you not have on there, Gru?
I tell you who I didn't have on there, man. Fucking Aaron Rodgers. Never had him on there. Look how great he was, right?
Oh, shit.
But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Love Carson Wentz. Strong arm, good feet, good head. Gives
good head.
It's ready.
Hey, yo. Okay, Gru.
Hey, man.
Gru, you got to go, man.
Devin.
Go get Wasted, man. Go get the coffee. Bring Wasted back. We'll try again another day, Gru.
Hey, man, I was talking about his football head, man. What are you talking about?
You said Carson Wentz has good head.
Hey, man, I'm talking about he has a good head on his shoulders, man.
This show has went left, and Carson Wentz is a scrub.
Hey, man. Listen, man, fuck you, Graf. I'm never showing up to your show again, man.
Shout out to the GOAT, Gru. Yo, he's stupid.
I'm going to get my coffee, man. Fuck you.
Graf. Never coming back. Robert says, pray for my pockets. I just got Disney passes, bro. I'm going to pray for you and your entire future, bro, because that shit is expensive as fuck. That's like buying season tickets to the Raiders at Allegiant Stadium.
I mean, we're a Disney family.
Yeah.
Graf would tell you how much fucking cash I drop in that fucking place twice a fucking year.
No, I'm not. Nah, bro. Prayers, Robert. Prayers to you and your pockets, King. Let me see. He said, Gruden, pause 2 times if you're with me. Shout out to Kenny Mack. Carson Wentz can retire. Starter or Stater Bros is hiring. Hold on, Kenny Mack. What is Stater Bros? What is Stater Bro? I gotta look that shit up. I have no idea what that is. Oh, the supermarket. He's stupid, bro.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Phil says, Graf, you need to show more respect to Gru. I know, man. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking,
man.
Bro.
You know what? My daughter is the shit. I go to walk out the office. I got a fucking latte waiting for me.
There you go.
In my Miles Morales cup.
I'm over here drinking out of this weak ass cup, and I got both of these shits right here in front of me.
Coffee. I gotta buy that shit, bro.
That shit crazy, bro. Let me see.
Oh, damn, my daughter hooked this shit up. This is some Starbucks shit. Shout out to my oldest daughter.
Shout out to AD. Comparing a QB to CJ Stroud, what player would it be his ceiling and what player would be his floor? In my opinion, his floor is DC and his ceiling is Dak Prescott. Holy shit. Damn.
Damn, man.
Like, AD, if you're right, I don't want CJ Stroud anymore.
Yeah, I hear people compare Hendon Hooker to Dak Prescott.
I've heard that.
He kind of looks a little, he plays a little like him. His game is very similar.
I can see that.
His game is very similar. Like the thing with Dak Prescott's not a bad player, man. It must be something in between his ears, man. I don't think it's an ability thing. You know, he has the arm, he can move, he's big, he's a tough kid, he's a leader. I think it's something is not resonating. Maybe it's coaching, it's something. But just because Hendon Hooker has a game similar to him does not mean that he's going to be Dak Prescott.
You see, the accuracy is way better with Stroud. His accuracy is like insane to me, bro. Like I don't see that. Dak Prescott will throw 10 yards over his receiver. Like I don't see that.
That's the difference. CJ Stroud is super accurate, and I love his pocket presence.
Now,
like,
DC was accurate at one point. DC was very accurate in his earlier on in his career. You got to be real with that, bro. And after that injury, things changed. But DC was very, very accurate in 2016. Real shit.
Yeah, but, Gruden, fucking Derek Carr, bro. What he was and what he became are two totally different things.
Yeah.
What he used to be if we would have got 2016 Derek Carr with Devontae Adams, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, guys think that we hate this guy. I don't want to get into the Derek talk because
we're not. I'm just saying AD mentioned him. AD mentioned him, so it's easy to say.
Bro, you and I have avoided talking about Derek Carr. It's not like we had a conversation like we're not gonna like people like we just were fed up collectively. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see when it used to happen in your show and when it would happen on my show, I'd be like, yo, I don't want to talk about this fucking guy again. Yeah. And then I gotta play into it when something happens because we gotta talk about it. I can't come on this show like people are like, well, why are you talking about it then? Motherfucker, his brother said something today, and that's all y'all want to talk about. I gotta talk about it. I can see, but now I'm glad we don't.
Yeah, I can see them. You know what, though, AD, the good thing you said with Stroud and Dak. What about this? The accuracy of an early DC, the mobility of a Dak Prescott, because they both don't run a lot, but they can, right? Like, Dak is more of a pocket guy, but he can get loose. Like, he's a mobile guy. But Stroud is he likes to stay in the pocket, but he can get out the pocket. I can see him and Dak. It's similar, mobile wise.
You know what the difference is? There, you have running quarterbacks, you have mobile quarterbacks, right? Running mobile, they say it's the same thing, but I don't feel that way, right? When I see CJ Stroud, rarely does he take off and run. He avoids the rush, he moves the pocket, he gets rid of the football.
Yeah.
But old school. I'll probably do either that or boxing, right?
Okay, then AD, I'm with you on that. I agree. No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. My bad.
But CJ Stroud is looking to throw the football, and that's what I love about his game.
Yes.
The thing I worry about with Bryce Young is Bryce. I was like, is that me?
Yo, holy shit, bro. Yo, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Oh my God.
No. Nah, dog. Yo, hold on, bro.
I'm fucked up right now. Oh my God.
Hold on, bro. I gotta save the file on this shit, bro. Oh my God, bro. Hey, yo.
Andy gonna be fucking crying.
Yo.
Andy is gonna be on the floor. Andy never gonna let me lay that down. Every time I talk shit to Andy gonna put that in the chat.
Somebody please cut this up and send it to me on Instagram or on Twitter. Please.
Bro,
send this
you
shit
gonna
to
fuck
me,
up
bro.
our friendship if you post this on Instagram, yo.
Yo, it's comedy. Shout out to Chris with the haymaker, bro. That
yo,
shit is
Chris,
funny.
fuck you with a sick dick.
Shout out to AJ Simpson, man. CJ Stroud possesses all of the skills that Josh McDaniels described when asked about what kind of quarterback he's looking for. This is facts.
Yeah,
I got real tears coming down my eyes right now. That shit is crazy.
Real shit, bro. That fucked me up, bro.
Oh my God. But no, that's true. Like I literally think that Stroud fits the exact billing of what Josh McDaniels wants at the quarterback position. A guy that can be mobile if need be, and that can get rid, that can make all the throws. That's very accurate. Yeah. I think that's him. I think Stroud is the guy. And like I said before, behind the scenes, it was really heavily, that he wanted Bryce Young. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I seen Bryce Young walk into that combine, bro. He looked all but 5'7".
Playboy. I've been saying that the whole time. Look, there's a lot of people, when you look at Bryce Young as a passer and shit like that.
Phenomenal.
He's phenomenal, bro.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Like Drew Brees-esque as being a smaller guy.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with Bryce Young is that, he does not have this.
Thick frame.
Yeah, he don't, bro. And it's like he is going to get fucked up. If he don't get on, like what Kyler Murray got on, to get like more, more muscle, he gonna get fucked up, bro. And the thing with Bryce Young is when he runs, he don't slide.
Yeah.
Bryce Young puts himself in a lot of harm, bro.
Well, let me say this. In the NFL, I think that the coaching is going to be completely different. And I think that they're going to make sure to change that in this game. He is way too small to take those kind of brutal hits. In the NFL, he'll die, bro. He won't last one season doing that type of shit.
Bro, you say that, right? Michael Vick, he didn't learn how to fucking slide until he got with the Eagles, bro.
Michael Vick couldn't read a defense until he got to the Eagles.
All right. So there's a lot of guys that don't know how to slide. You got guys like Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray. The reason why they are able to be successful being smaller guys because they're terrific baseball players.
Yeah, no facts.
You know what I mean? And they know how to slide. They know how to get that. You know what I mean? But you get some guys that like Tua. Tua doesn't run a lot, and Tua's not the biggest guy in the world. But when Tua does get out in the open field, he be getting dealt with, bro.
Yeah, he do. He be
getting dealt with, bro.
Yeah,
and I can see that shit happening to Bryce Young, man.
Hey, Russell Wilson don't avoid collisions either though. His ass, he a hard hit motherfucker, bro. Like he'll go heads up with you.
Yeah, now because he been lifting and squatting 800 pounds and shit for the last fucking couple of years. When he first came in the league, nobody avoided contact better than him, man.
Yeah.
Now he's older and he kind of seems like he's a little fucked off in the head, man.
Yeah.
Probably. You ever see that video, bro? I'm gonna write something on Planet Raiders. If somebody asked me too, yo, is Raider Scout a part of Planet Raiders? He is an integral part. He's one of our partners. So Raider Scout will be writing for Planet Raiders. I've been getting my pen back together. Graf is getting his pen back together.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mike is dropping haymakers. Kane Town dropping haymakers. Look, man, we got an interview coming up with Mitchell Renz very, very soon. I will be interviewing Mitchell Renz, man, and I know you guys are gonna love it, man. It's gonna paint a picture of the wonderful human being that guy is, man. I'm just letting y'all know before y'all read it. It is not no hate piece on Mitchell Renz. Mitch is our guy. He is our brother, and I want to shine a light on what kind of individual this guy is. And
real quick, y'all, I'm gonna put this in the comment section right now. PlanetRaiders.com. If you guys want to check it out, it's right there. A new article on John Johnson. Big Mike just dropped it. So go check that out if you guys get a chance to. Shout out to AD, man. Devontae Smith is bigger than him. Pause. That's sad. That's crazy. Think about that. Devontae Smith is bigger than Bryce Young. That's crazy as shit, bro.
It says Mahomes getting busted for PEDs. I hope he is. I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, shit. Hopefully, get him out the league, bro.
Bro, oh my God, yo, I feel like Silky Johnson right now. I hope all the bad things that can happen to you and anything and anybody who even looks like you.
She wear underwears with dick holes in them.
Hey, man, why don't you vacuum that coat? But yo, really, real shit, bro. Patrick Mahomes is so good. You gotta hate on him, bro. You have to, bro. The guys, look, man, what we're watching right now in real time,
it's insane.
It's insane, bro. Like this dude, and you talking to guys who watch John Elway in his prime, watch Marino in his prime, watch fucking Jim Kelly, the Vicks of the world, the McNabbs of the world. I know these aren't great players. Tom Brady from infant stages, Peyton Manning from his infant stages. We can keep going. Drew Brees. I watched Drew Brees at Purdue, right? I watched Brady at Michigan.
Yeah.
I remember him and John Navarre and fucking Drew Henson.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Troy Aikman, motherfucking Montana. We watched them all. Patrick Mahomes is something special.
Yeah.
And he's a problem that will not be dealt with by trying to draft somebody who is better than him.
No.
Nobody in football might not draft a guy better than him for the next 25
Hey, wasted. Hey, just like Big Mike said, in other words, bro, hey, stop silver surfing off on his meat, bro.
Man.
You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Big Mike said, yeah, that's cool, but fuck that dude. Talk that shit, Big Mike.
Yeah, fuck both of y'all.
Hey, we just turned this into a Chiefs channel, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
No, what I'm saying is that, yo, it's not about getting a guy better than him. It's about building a team that can stop him and slam him on his fucking face. And the Raiders right now, we all keep talking about number 7. We've been talking about the quarterback. At number 7, I really want them to get a defense. I don't care about, like, if we don't get a Pro Bowl quarterback or something, like, if CJ Stroud, anybody other than that, I don't want them to draft no quarterback in the first round, bro. I want them to go out there and defense, and bring in a kid and rock out with Stidham and possibly bring in a guy like Uncle Rico, like Gardner Minshew. Like, real shit.
A few guards, get a few guards.
Tackle.
Move parts to the center. Get rid of Andre James.
Because the only way we're gonna beat these motherfuckers is to build the rest of the team. To have a team, we got to be like the Ravens and the Steelers were in the early 2000s, where they would go and beat up the Chiefs. Yeah. Not the Chiefs. Beat up the fucking Colts and beat up the Patriots. Yeah. That's what we need to be draft. We need to draft a team full of bullies, man.
Shout out to John, man. Y'all on the constant grind, man. Love y'all, brothers, man. We appreciate you always, John. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my boy Jay Schilling, man. It's my guy. He been around forever. It's my birthday. Everybody in the comment section, let our brother know, man. Happy birthday. But better yet, can't wait to vibe with y'all in Vegas for the new season, Raider Nation. We're going to be out there doing the blackout events. And we got, man, I can't wait to drop this new news that we got some other shit going on right now.
Yeah, man.
Dog, this is about to be a fucking movie this season, man. So, hey, Jay, we're going to have all the opportunities in the world, man, this year to kick it, bro. So make sure you pull up. First drink on me, my brother. Happy birthday to our brother, Jay Schilling. As always, man.
Being Jay Lott in all my splendor.
There you go. There you go. Talk that shit, bro. Hey, Waste is going to come out in full East Coast, a full fur, you know what I mean? Timberlands up to his fucking kneecaps. He going to be out there.
Listen,
triple goose down. You know,
100-degree heat. Having a straight heat stroke out that motherfucker, yo.
Shout out to Blaze, man. Can y'all do a mock on NFL mock draft database? Have we done one on that? Have we haven't? Let me look that up real quick. I'm gonna look it up real fast.
Is it one of the ones you got to pay for?
I don't know. Let me see.
Why the fuck do I have electric tape right now?
NFL mock, motherfucker, on some freaky shit, bro.
Electric tape. What the fuck? Like Day Pops and Friday, motherfucker.
What is it? Mock draft database?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what this shit look like. I've never seen this one. Okay, this is a little different. Y'all want to do one mock before we get out of here? Let's do a mock. Let's do a mock.
Yo, Black Shell up and show up in some tall can Timbs and shit.
Let me get all these windows closed real quick, y'all. Boom. All right. This shit look different. I've never seen this before, bro. Let me see how this looks real quick. 23, round 7.
This shit probably got a virus.
Yeah, this shit look crazy, bro. Okay, let's see though. We look. This might be a little lick right here. Yeah. I present.
Yo, real quick, the new LL album with Q-Tip, LL scrapped it and he said it's trash.
What is it?
LL Q-Tip was doing a whole album. Uncle L, and he not releasing. He said it's ass.
Real quick, man. Shout out to Blazed. Shout out to my brother Demon Hunter as well. My boy Jason Hunter. Just jumping in to say what's up. Stay blessed, fellas. My dog, we got to get up soon, Jay. Hey, send me a text, bro. We got to get up and link soon, my brother. Shout out to my Fighting Irish brother, my Raider brother. You already know what time it is. All right, shout out to Dennis. He said, man, pick that shit. All right, let's do it. He said, pick that shit.
Yeah, yo, I definitely got Tank. I got Tank knocking out Ryan Garcia.
All right, let's do this. Wasted. You go first.
All right, let's roll.
Hold on, where the fuck? Okay, start. Never seen this one before.
Yeah, this one, I like the way it looks.
I do too, and I this looks more realistic right here. Who will probably be on the board?
Okay, so we up now. So we got Will Levis, we got Richardson, we got Porter Jr. Could scroll down a little bit, bro.
Quentin Johnston. Man, hey, you know what's funny? Michael Mayer is going up draft boards like crazy right now, bro. He's probably gonna fill the combine. He'll probably be a first round guy, tight end out of Notre Dame. That's my guy.
Yeah, Kyle Brady 2.0. Yo,
fuck. Lucas Van Ness is another guy that's rising up draft boards right now too.
All right, bro. Look, I'm gonna go against everything I said. Right. I was gonna fuck up the draft board and take fucking Levis or fucking Anthony Richardson, right? But you know what? I gotta stay true to myself. I'm gonna take Joey Porter Jr.
I like that though. Okay. All right. I mean, you know, Levis was on the board, and you know, whoa. I was like, whoa, is he still on the board? Okay. No, reject that. Too many 24s. Let me see. Do we do this?
That's a lot of draft capital, my brother. I would take it.
We got to take that. We can get the Commander 2nd, 5th, and 6th. I'm taking that. Boom. Fuck it. Let's go. See, now we can get a little creative right here. If I wanted to, I could say fuck it and take Darnell Washington, the tight end out of Georgia, if I wanted to. I'm just saying, like, we can get a little creative because we got some extra draft capital. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go get my boy Tully out of USC, defensive tackle. Boom.
Passed on my man.
I know. That's your man, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. All right, we're gonna reject all these. We already got a bunch of draft.
I was about to say we had 20 players on the roster and shit.
Yeah, we can't do that. Let's just be realistic. All right, right now.
All right, let's see what quarterback is available.
All right. Hooker.
And Hooker. Take him.
Boom. I like that. Let's go. Okay, you know what? We might have to start using this shit. All right.
Hey, Black Sales, I always take Gonzalez over Porter, bro. Gonzalez is my guy, but I can't just take the same guys every time we do a show.
Shit. So we got a corner, we got a defensive lineman,
and we got a hooker in Las Vegas, bro.
Yeah,
just like everyone else.
I might take Jordan Battle, safety out of Alabama.
That's my guy I always take all the time too. That's a good guy to take.
I like Nick Herbig too out of Wisconsin. He's dope. Damn, Brandon
overshown.
We need a linebacker. We do need a linebacker. You know what? Let me go back to linebackers real quick.
Joe Tippmann.
Oh, Yvonne Pace is still there.
I like Yvonne Pace.
You know what? I'm going to prioritize linebacker over safety right now. Damn, Owen P still there out of Auburn. I'm going to take Overshown.
My dog.
So we already addressed 3 positions instantly.
Yo, we said we needed a starter at 3 levels of the defense. We've accomplished that already.
And our future quarterback. All right, so what you want? Now you can get creative right here, Wasted. We can go offensive line.
All right, you know what I want to do? I want to go offensive line real quick.
Okay.
And then if I don't see anything that excites me,
tackle or guard?
I'm gonna go to let's go always tackle for that. Jackson Kirkland is an animal, bro.
He is, and yeah.
Yeah, that's it, right? That's the pick.
Okay. I'm not even mad at you. I know we take him a lot, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
All right, 146. I'm gonna go to guard. I might double up right here. Let me see why am I like
it's lost? I offensive line. IOL.
Oh, I'm like lost this shit right now. I like Braden Daniels out of Utah. Damn, Alex Forsythe is there.
Isaiah Richards. That's a center though.
Yeah, let me go to all real quick. Edge. Damn, you know what? I might grab another corner here.
Oh, Riley Moss?
Yeah, I might take Riley Moss.
What do you think about him?
I actually like his game, bro. If you really go back and watch the tape.
What didn't Stu tell us about him?
Yeah.
Stu told us about him, right?
I'm a double dip right here. I see another linebacker I like. I'm gonna go get Owen P.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice right there. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, so we doubled up right there. Now you can go right here at 152 Wasted. You can get like, bro. There's Riley Ross is still there. We can double dip at corner.
Yo, is Josh Wiley that big tight end?
Yes.
Is that the big? Wait, let me
6'8", I believe.
He's 6'8", right? I just got to make sure because I know it was one Josh.
Let me see.
He's 6'6". No, it's not the 6'8" dude.
Oh, you talking about Kuntz out of Old Dominion?
Yeah, I had to make sure. So that's not the guy. All right, we got an edge here. Let's go to defensive ends.
Okay, so you want to go DN? Let's go to edge. KJ Henry's nice. I forgot who put me up on him the other day. Shout out to the chat. I went and checked out some of his tape. KJ Henry out of Clemson's dope.
And you see Scouts boy Nick Hampton.
Nick Hampton's right there. I love Nick Hampton though.
I'm not taking him here, bro. Real quick, man. Before I get an edge, I want to check out safety too. Before I jump out the window. We haven't drafted a safety yet.
Do
you see anybody
Hill out of Pitt? Jalen Graham
Jones.
They have Jalen Graham as a safety. A lot of people have him as a linebacker.
Yeah, nah, I'm not playing them games with them, bro. Scroll up real quick. DeMarco Halamis.
Oh, Halams out of Alabama.
Yeah, let's take him.
Go get our safety. Real quick, I know we missed a super real fast. Let me get this super in. Once again, shout out to Jay. Good karma. 2023 to the nation. Love y'all. See y'all soon in Vegas. Dox and Wasted. Keep grinding. Shout out to my brother, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to you, brother.
You want to take and get some more picks, or?
Nah, we got too many, bro.
Dude's gonna get cut.
Okay, so
Gardner's still on the board.
I'm probably gonna take him right there because we already got a corner. You only got one corner, right?
Yeah, Mekhi Gardner. Fuck it, man. Right.
Bring Cox Jr. though. There's another edge rusher right there that we could potentially get.
Well, bring Cox Jr. Yeah. No, that's a good pick.
This is the guy that I'm looking at right here too, bro.
He's on a board. I didn't know I was taking him.
Yeah, we might have to get a little creative, right? That boy's fast as shit, bro. That could be our speedster right there.
Yeah.
Nick Hampton's still on the board.
That Scouts guy, he's gonna be there.
Yeah, he'll be there later on. But that's another guy that I may look at. Charlie Jones is like Hunter Renfrow 2.0 out of Purdue, man. But until Hunter Renfrow is not a Raider, there's no reason to do that. I'm gonna go get Mekhi Gardner. I'll get another corner. Double dip. Wide receiver here. I do think we need to get a receiver right here.
What's that guy at from Princeton? Let's see if he's still there.
Nope, he's gone.
Motherfucker, man.
I know. I should have took him right there, man. Fuck. Ronnie Bell. I mean, that's the closest thing you're gonna get to any type of. I like Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss too, but Jaden Hassel was good too, though.
Yeah, let me compare Mingo and Ronnie Bell. I don't know a whole lot about Ronnie Bell. I ain't gonna front. I know Jonathan Mingo. I watched tape on him. I haven't watched tape on Ronnie Bell.
I don't know why. See this site that they don't give you any.
Bro, I'm familiar with Jonathan Mingo. I'm gonna take Jonathan Mingo.
You gonna take Mingo?
Yeah, I take Mingo, bro. Because I'm familiar with him. I don't know anything about Ronnie Bell. I'm not gonna front like I do.
He's faster. If we're looking for a speedster,
so Ronnie Bell is faster than Mingo.
Yeah,
all right, then take him.
Mingo. Yeah,
then take him. I gotta go look at tape. I don't want to look at no highlights.
Yeah, he's a lot quicker. Definitely. Let me see. Shout out to East Coast Gridiron. He said when we saw and scouted him at the Senior Bowl, Andre was not fast. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Hey, we got to get you on the show sometime and pick your brain because I swear Scout said he was fast as shit.
Who are you talking about?
Our boy out of Princeton.
Oh.
All right, let's go to best available right here. So right now, you guys, we got two corners. We could use another interior.
Yeah, I need a motherfucker named Hababaku.
Edge rusher. You know what? We can use an edge right here. We need a guard, or we can get another interior defensive line.
Hababaku. Kobe Turner, defensive line.
I like him. Let me see. Tyler Lacey out of Oklahoma State. What you want to do?
It's up to you, brother. It's your pick.
Oh, it's mine? Oh, you got Ronnie Bell, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. We grabbed a safety. We got Halams out of us. Okay. Damn. Okay.
Jake, high stakes Hayner, baby.
Max, dude, we already got our quarterback.
We double up like fucking RG3 and fucking Kirk Cousins. You like that, right? You like that?
I'm gonna go ahead and take
Azim Richards.
I might take Alex Forsyth out of Oregon. We need another lineman. Let me go to interior O-line. Yeah, I'm gonna take Alex Forsyth out of Oregon. Damn it. We got 3 more picks.
Damn, fuck, man. That was a great fucking trade, man.
Yeah, definitely. You can still take the edge right now out of Pitt if you want. Or you can get Tyler Lacey out of Oklahoma State, Kobe Turner out of Wake Forest. Listen, either way, there's 2 positions of need right there, another edge rusher and interior defensive line.
Listen, I'm going to have Coach Drew make this pick, man.
Okay.
I think it's time. Hey, everybody. Listen, man.
Max Dugan.
This is my time. You know, how'd you know I was going to take him, man? When I see Max Dugan, he looks like the pirate from fucking Dodgeball. Looks just like that guy, man. It makes me want to say "arr" every time I see that guy.
Fucking stupid. What you want to do, bro?
I need Hababaku Baldonado.
The edge out of Pittsburgh.
I never seen that fucking guy play, man.
You know what we're
I
gonna
love
do?
his fucking name, man.
We're gonna look up his stats from this season.
Yeah, before we take him, man, let me see. I just like his name, man.
Let me see.
Hababaku.
Hababaku.
Am I saying that right, man?
Probably butchering that shit.
6'5",
260, hometown, Rome, Italy. Started all 9 games he played in during the regular season, missed 3 contests due to an injury. Total 25 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 pass breakups, a block kick, had a season high 4 tackles in 3 separate games. I'm sold. At this late in the game, go get him.
Baku, man. Hey, man.
Yo, that shit is funny, bro. Okay, so let me see if Kuntz is on the board. Nope, he's gone.
Hey, man, that's a hell of a last name, man. A hell of a last name.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Kobe, man. Defensive line, but let's double up at D line. All right, we got one more pick right here, man. At 233. What do you want to do? Hey, to be honest with you,
Jake Hayner, man. But hey, I like the other kid Dugan because I tell you, man, he does look like the pirate from Dodgeball, man. Listen, hey, Graf, man, do me a favor, man.
You get 2 quarterbacks.
Gru, do me a favor, man. I mean, Graf. That's what I need you to do, man. On your phone, man. I need you to Google a picture what Matt Dugan looks like, man. Google a picture of him, man. Please. You got to do it, man.
All right, hold on.
You got to do it, man.
Hold on. Oh, shit, bruh.
Show the picture, man. You got to fucking show the picture, man. He looks just like the fucking pirate from Dodgeball, man. When do you want to have that guy on your team? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge
I'm going to share it real quick after this because I can't switch the screen.
All right, man. Listen, just take Jake Hayner. It's a better pick, man. But that fucking guy looks like the Dodgeball pirate, man. I love that dude. He's from the Average Joes, man.
Hey, real quick, shout out to James Lillard, real fast, man. Actually, man, Sam Laporta, 58 receptions, 657 yards, receiving 1 TD, average 11.3 yards per catch. Look, I'm a late flyer on him. I'm not against that. Tight end out of Iowa. Let me do some homework on him, James. Definitely gonna do some homework on him. Shout out to Black Sales. We're deciding on not doing Kansas City. The whole team was like, we do not want to go there. So we're not doing
KC and their barbecue. They can suck it. We hate them.
So it's either Vegas or we're all staying at home and just doing a crazy long draft party where we all just live from the cribs. But Black Sales is going to be either Vegas or we're just going to be remote from where we all live. Yeah, I'll keep you posted, bro. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, Vegas or bust. Facts. All right, so you want to go grab another quarterback this late?
I mean, it can't hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if we didn't go out and go get like Aaron Rodgers or no shit like that, and we didn't draft CJ Stroud, so I would.
Okay. Boom. I'm not against this though. Like this is a great fucking draft, bro.
Hey Chris, fuck you. Fuck your money. You put that picture back up again.
Joey Porter
Shout out to Chris, yo.
Joey Porter Jr., Tully, Hendon Hooker, Overshown, Jackson Kirkland, Owen P., DeMarco Halams, Makai Gardner, Ronnie Bell, Alex Forsyth, Akuna Matata, Kobe Turner, and Jake Hayner. That's fire, man. Bro, I think that was a cold draft right there. I do. And let me get this. Let me stop screening that. And what I'm going to do here is I'm definitely going to present the pirate.
Come on, bro. Come on. That dude looks just like the fucking pirate from.
He does, bro.
Bro, he looks just like him, bro.
Bro, he looks like him and Chucky from the Rugrats and shit. Like if you put them both together, like
yeah, bro.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Yo, you stupid. You hit that one on the head right there, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro,
that shit's hilarious.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
But with that draft, though, man, we did. We kind of hit, bro. We literally attacked every position. 2 corners, 2 defensive linemen, 2 quarterbacks, 2 linebackers, An offensive tackle / guard, bro, a safety, like a wide receiver. We did everything, bro. Like an edge rusher. That was a great. I think that might be, to me, the best draft that we've done.
Yeah, it was a complete draft. Make us GMs right now.
Yeah.
We'd be terrible GMs though, because we'd probably fucking overpay people or underpay people, or because we don't know the financial structure. But as far as drafting, we would be pretty good, I think.
Facts.
We would have taken Tariq Woolen instead of a goddamn running back last year. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that shit still fucking haunts me in my dreams every day.
Zeus my ass.
Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. We appreciate you guys, whether you are watching on Raider Nation Unlimited or Oak Las Vegas Raiders Network. Thank you, guys. We're coming up on an hour and a half right now. It feels like we only been here for 20 minutes. We talked about the Jalen Carter situation. We spoke about John Johnson. We talked about what else, man? I think we pretty much talked about everything. The quarterback position, our new D-line coach, and we even did a mock. With that being said, man, we will be active like we always are, you guys. We'll probably see you tomorrow. Other than that, man, wipe them feet on the way out. Pay your bar tabs on the way out. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Any words you want to say on the way out, brother?
Nah, man. I just want to say for everybody that rocks out with us, man, no matter what time we come on, man, I really appreciate it. Because, there's a lot of people that do Raider content. There's a lot of people. I think that Raider Nation probably has more content creators on YouTube than any team per capita. I don't see that. Maybe because the algorithm doesn't take me to other teams. But there's been times where we've searched for other content creators to link with because we were playing against their team. And we like to do some of that kind of stuff where we have on guys from other teams. And there are not a lot of guys out there that are active like that. In Raider Nation, we have the best group of content creators. And the fact that you guys choose to come and rock with us as much as you do, it's not missed on me. And it's not missed on Graph either. Not to speak for you, bro, but look, man, it's not missed on us. We really appreciate that, man. Like, it's fucking 11 o'clock at night on the East Coast, 11:30. You know what I'm saying? And Central Time is 10:30 at night. And, on the West Coast, it's probably dinner time. But you guys are deciding to rock out with us, man. And I really, really appreciate it.
Real quick, too, Josh, if you want to go back, we did talk about Tyree with us visiting him today. Talked about some of his strengths, some of his weaknesses. Definitely check him out. Definitely go double back and check out what we said about Tyree. Also, shout out to our brother Sean Johnson. He did send me something about the Cardinals are potentially open to trading the number 3 pick in the draft. That is a good spot for us if we did decide on moving up, you guys. We move up 4 spots. We wouldn't have to give up as much as trying to move up to number 1. So, I mean, I think that is kind of one of those sweet spots right there, that number 3 spot if Arizona does decide on parting ways with that pick. So
the only problem is you can't guarantee that you're going to get your guy, because when you move up, you want to make sure you get the guy you're targeting, right? Now,
yeah.
That metric only works if the Chicago Bears trades out of number 1.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. But that's still another one to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Jalen
Carter fucks us over. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro, but Jalen Carter, Carter thing, it really fucks up our chances of getting CJ Stroud. Sorry, bro.
Real quick. No, you good. On the way out, shout out to Darren Waller and Kelsey Plum. They're getting married this weekend. I did not know they were even engaged, but shout out to them. And Max Crosby's marrying Rachel this weekend as well. So 2 of our cornerstones of our team get married. Shout out to them. Prayers be with both of their families. Hopefully everything works out in their favor, man. Marriage is a beautiful thing if you treat it that way. So shout out to both Max and Darren Waller on that front. Other than that, man, we're gonna be waiting for some more news to come across the wire for us to talk about, man. If anything does happen, you guys will see us tomorrow. We don't want to force feed anything. There's nothing to talk about. We don't want to just come on and just shoot the shit, you know what I mean, and just waste anybody's time. So but you will see us again shortly, man. Real talk. We fucking love the hell out of you guys, man. Y'all have a wonderful night and wipe them feet on the way out. You already know what time it is. 1. Yo.